because if you don't know already, conversion tracking is just as much, or should I say, getting results with ads is just as much about the tracking as it is everything else you're doing, because the tracking has a huge impact on how the algorithm decides to run your ads. You know, you could start out with a campaign that gets you 10% of the results you need in terms of an ROI. A year later, you could be at the ROI you need just through the process of elimination of what the tracking does, feeding the data in, what works, what doesn't work, and get your end goal, which is why, by the way, most people don't make money with their ads when they start out, because they don't realize it's a process of figuring out where your customers are, whether you're talking about Facebook, Google, wherever. So with that said though, I actually mention all the time on the channel, not only you have to set up the right tracking, but you got to maintain it, if you will. Beyond that, you have to be smart at being able to fix your tracking on the fly, because what you're going to ultimately do is you're going to make a bunch of money and then the tracking is going to break and you're on the clock. And the longer that tracking doesn't work, the more your results are going to go down. And then even when you get the tracking fixed, it's going to take a while to get back. And you know, you can go completely out of business just by not being able to fix the tracking in a reasonable amount of time.